Welcome to the All I Never Did single player world. I'm DiiKoj and this is concrete powder. So as you probably know, if you put it in water or next to water, it turns into concrete. You can also let it fall into water and it transforms into concrete. In Java Minecraft, we have the ability to put the powder in the offhand, and then we can just right click and left click at the same time, and we create concrete super fast. But there are three things I would like to improve. First of all, when you are out of the powder, you need to click more powder into the offhand again. The second one, more annoying, is that the concrete is splattered all over, so you have to go around, pick it up. The last thing is that we don't have a dedicated storage for the concrete. For right now, I store them in the wool farm here. Here I have some other stuff as well, glass and so on. But this is really supposed to be just wool. So I thought we could collect all the concrete, move it to a special place where we also easily can make more. To make concrete, we need gravel, the dye, and sand. Why I thought the desert will be the perfect place for a concrete factory. But what I would like to do first is to finally change this canal to be straight. This solution has always felt a bit random. Just a straight line would look more intentional, I think. Which means it will start here somewhere. And then we'll see where we'll put the new building. I hope I'm not making a mistake now. Yeah, maybe this is more boring in one way, that it's just straight like this, but I think it fits the area much better, and we'll have canals going either way in the middle as well, kind of like a crossroad. Let's remove some more things. I haven't liked these in many years. We need to remove the jack-o'-lantern zombies here at one point. But maybe not today, because I think I want the building on this side. So let's say we're coming from here. We turn left. I think this is a good place for the concrete factory. Let's see, this is the middle. I think we want to go up at least one block, maybe two. And then we'll have some sort of wood here. Wood is great because it takes so long for a pickaxe to break it in case you misclick. We'll have some temporary blocks here and build up walls on the sides. And let's see, is it 8 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So if I place the powder here, it turns into concrete. If we place an observer like this, and then just to try, if we have a dropper, this won't be placed here, but just to try it out, we fill that with more powder. If I place a powder here now, yes, it drops one, and if I mine it, it drops another. So if we would make a line up with the redstone, we'll have the dropper here. Doot, 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 doot. Oop, doot. If we put more powder up here, the other stack in the offhand, and we start to make... Oh yeah! Yes! It's kind of auto-refilling from the dropper. I might be some kind of genius. that is pretty much all I need, I think. So let's plan out this building for real. Maybe something like this for the wall. It's a start at least. But here I've planned the kind of the landing platform. To be able to enter the donkey boat, you need to be under it. That's why it's deeper here. The water line will be here, then stairs up and entrance here, I thought. Which means we need to pull this back a few blocks. As usual, I don't have a plan. But how about introducing some acacia, because we have the savanna behind. Wouldn't it be cool if we had one of these symbols on this house as well? Just with the concrete colors? Maybe. Okay, the design is feeling a little bit more intentional. And I don't think we'll need more space than this, at least. So I'm thinking barrels to keep the different colored concrete and concrete powder in. This is kind of discreet, right? And clear. And we don't have to use item frames. And here we can have maybe sand and gravel. And here the different dyes. And then a crafting table in between. We need some sort of roof and maybe some sort of contrasting material. I'm not sure what yet. I've added some more details here to the beams. And what do you think about this idea for windows? This also provides light, which is nice. So end rod and then chains. We are in the desert, so we don't really need windows for keeping the heat. I'm going to try it and see in the end of the video if I still like it. It felt like the dark brown was a good contrast to the rest of the building, so I might do something like that for the roof as well. But let's take a little break now and come back later with a fresh mind. Oh, it's an Enderman up in the tower there. We'll move the pigs out of the spawn chunks. I brought some sandstone from the desert area and we'll head over to the parrot farm and do some grinding. So let's see here. Load in. Yeah, I think this is the part we should be concentrating on next. And especially the part that is closest to the beacon, of course. So let's drop this off, make some slabs, and get to work. So this was a good run, I think. I shaved off a bit of this landscape and also over here. I've started to build up platforms from the sides as well. I was thinking maybe more spawning spaces can help, but no parrots. I have been working on this project for years, and so far this farm has produced 2 parrots. But I won't give up, and somehow it's so much fun to have a really long-term project in the world. But as you can see, my tools are pretty much broken. So let's head over to our new Enderman farm. So before we start slashing Enderman, I think we should cover the whole roof up with water, as we talked about. Waterlog all the stairs. And also the crying obsidian. Okay, that was the last one. It's no way that the Enderman can teleport here now and survive at least. But there's one more thing we need to try out. Woohoo! Oh! 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 No! Oh! Oh! That was fun and scary. Alright, let's smack some Enderman. Turn on the pearl dispenser. Oh, the tools are repairing so quickly. I love it. So, last time I asked you if any of you have built this moss farm. Look, there he's standing. With a moss block! No! Well, we'll fix that. But my friend Duds said that he had built the exact same farm in his single player series. And I had totally forgot about that. So I rewatched the episode and he had made the exact same modifications as I did here. Except for one thing that I think I want to do as well. And that is to actually keep some of the vegetation instead of turning everything into bone meal. Let's get some hoppers. No hoppers. Let's make some hoppers. And replace 2 of the composters. I think that one and that one goes into the chest, and the rest goes back into that dropper line. We put that composter back, and then hopper there and there. We need to get that moss block back. He should be a one-hit kill. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. Ah, can you make up your mind? And yes. So we'll put that back here. And then we'll turn on the farm. So I think the overflow bone meal that we get from the system here, that will be the actual bone meal farm. It was a lot slower than I expected, so let's get some actual moss stuff as well. So let's see what's going on in the chest. Yeah, we can take out the bone meal now. We'll see. If we'll get an overflow of stuff here, we'll just modify the farm again. Feels kind of satisfying with exactly 1 stack of XP. But let's get back to the concrete factory. Back here at the building, I have placed some plants. The bamboo is of course from the bamboo farm, and the chorus plant is from this farm. I think this will eventually, die when it's old enough and can't grow anymore. You have that little circle in the middle instead, and not this nice color. But I'm thinking maybe mimic this kind of signpost in all 4 directions, so it will turn into a bit of a tower there. The roof stairs should start here. And then we'll have these tile blocks now and then, maybe every 3rd block. We'll fill in the billboards with sandstone for now. Nice. And we'll add the rest of the concrete later, of course. Maybe these windows aren't that safe after all. Yeah, get him! This is what the chorus flowers, or what you call them, look when they can't grow anymore. When they are too old, they kind of die. But our plant over here looks like this still. I hope it can stay like this forever. I put the string above here, so maybe that does the trick. So let's just continue building the roof and see how it looks when the tops meet. Or wait, I've already changed my mind. What kind of a shape do we want? Either if this part has a shape of its own, or if we extend the roof. This is tricky. Yeah, maybe some kind of more flat roof. And this beam will extend upwards, of course. Yeah, something like this. I think we're on to something. Behold my roof. Looks pretty nice, right? I built up the billboards in all 4 directions. And here you can take a look at the redstone and also have a peek into the factory with the water stream. I've tried something here. Dot around the powder in the sand. It's like it has been spilling out of the factory somehow. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I like it. I've also made sure that all the barrels are filled with at least a bit of concrete and powder. So next up, let's finish up these walls. So let's say we come from the spawn area. It looks so nice with a new addition here. We park the donkey boat here. Go into the factory and let's say we want to make some green concrete. 2 stacks. Then we put 1 stack up in the dropper. The other stack in the offhand. And let's see. We should end up with 2 stacks of concrete on the hotbar. Okay, let's go. Looks like it's working. No! Why do we get concrete powder? The dropper is too fast, it seems. It's almost perfect, but we do have to click more powder into the offhand, which is what I wanted to avoid. But if we just start with less than a stack, that might fix it. Let's try. What should we make? Let's make more green concrete. I haven't completely finished the decoration of the slime farm. And 2 stacks. If we put 1.5 stack of the powder in the dropper instead, and then just half a stack in the offhand, let's try. Yeah, because you see the offhand number is increasing slightly. As long as it doesn't go over 64, it's working. Yes! 2 stacks! Woohoo! Let's clean up. So I hope you feel relaxed. Thank you for being with me in this episode of All I Never Did, and I'll see you next time.